Hello and guten Tag. Oh, I am right in the middle. How are you, Andrea? So I'm looking at your new muscle ups, and I got some things for you. First thing, strap length here. It looks like since you sent the last video, these are now shorter straps. When you have shorter straps, they swing faster. That affects the movement entirely and how it moves your body. I would suggest, if you can go through the trouble of bringing those rings back down to the height that you had when you sent me those initial videos. Longer straps are going to be better for you to train on. Short straps, the shorter the strap becomes, the more like a bar your movement starts behaving. It starts acting like you're on a bar. So the shorter the straps, the more control you have over the movement. And this is good pretty much in general, except for the fact that when you are doing muscle ups, you kind of want to put yourself in the position where you're training in a harder situation than an easier one. I don't know if that makes sense. But by putting the ring straps longer, it's more likely that your legs are going to swing up and flip up in front of you. And that's okay. We want you to be in that situation and to be able to still do the muscle up very well. Okay. So that being said, instead of having the mats underneath you, I would suggest bringing the rings down. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass. Okay. All right. Anyway, that aside, there is one main thing that I want you to keep working on, and it's great that you've been doing these drills, but one main thing that I really need is right here. Your legs are not coming up against gravity very much. You have a good swing. Mind you, look, you swing through and you go up, you get quite a bit of height. You have enough height in your hips to get your shoulders over the top, so you've got enough torso length because of the height of your hips. That's great. But the problem is that your legs never actually swung up directly against gravity. So my suggestion, if I can get this thing to pause in the right exact spot, right before you hit pinch. Okay, here. I really want your legs. Let me change color. Here. I really want this to be your arms, your body, and then your legs up here. The angle in your hips is important, okay? So when you bend in the hips, okay, we're gonna use this as your legs and this is your torso. Can you see me all right? So when your legs swing through and they only go to here, when you snap them back, it's a very small reaction. The legs don't move much. You can see from here to how far you can pull them back. It's going to be more like at the best situation, right? Like this. Maybe a little bit more, but not much. Okay, so one of the reasons why is because when your body behaves like a rope, I don't know if we talked about this, but imagine there's a rope on the floor, okay? Climbing rope, battle rope. You know battle ropes, you shake them with the two hands. So you're standing here, and you grab the thing and you give it an up and a down shake. So you just give it a whip. And what that does is it creates this wave that goes through this thing like this, and it goes from one side of the rope all the way to the end, right? Now, imagine you had to, for this wave here, you had to lift it up pretty high and you had to drop it down, and it had to happen quickly. If you didn't do such a big up down, it would be more like this, up and down, and it creates a smaller wave, right? And when you do a smaller wave, that wave will basically just get smaller and smaller as it goes through the rope, and it ends up with less power. So if we do the big shake up and down and you get a big wave, that will lose power less quickly. And that's what we need to have happen with your body. Let me try, get rid of all these lines. Okay, so when you swing your feet from here and then you whip them back, that's like, if you could kind of picture this being sideways. Sorry, I'm trying to change color here. Imagine, let me move my head. This is the floor and you are the rope, okay? So let me go, you are the rope. This is the rope is on the floor. Now you gotta pick it up and shake it back down as fast as you can. That would make it look like this. You shake it up and then you snap it back down. And not only does it create a bigger, let's just clear this out, a bigger wave through your body, because your body, with a big wave, your shoulders, so this is the up-down wave, and then this is the rest of the rope. As that wave passes through, the shoulders will go up and over the rings. So getting a bigger bend in the hips here, because you really don't bend much more than this. Watch. We go up, and then you get a little hip extension, not much, and then your legs still want to come up. And remember, when you are using short straps, you have more control over the muscle up. So these are short straps. And so basically, your feet are going to fly up even higher when the straps are longer. That's why I want you to train with longer straps. And we need to get the legs to swing up higher right here so you can snap them back and have a bigger effect in your upper body. Your next muscle up is the same thing. It's right about here. Yep. Right there. Not enough hip hinge. Now, let me pause this real quick. The other thing is we're trying to send our body up against gravity, right? And when you stop here, just imagine your body swings like this, your shoe flies off. Which direction does it go? If your shoe came untied, it would fly off this way because it's going to be perpendicular to the direction that your legs are swinging. So this is actually kind of one of the reasons why I don't like hollow bodies on these drills. But so your power is going kind of forward, and it's great because it sends your shoulders back still, and then your shoulders go up, but you can get more height if you get your legs swinging up against gravity again into that position I was just talking about. Feet, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if this looks right, but from the side, if this is your body, I want your legs horizontal like this, okay? So we don't want our feet up here above the hips, but you're stopping that. This is like hip height, right? We want to stop them close to horizontal and then pull them back, shoots the hips forward. It causes the shoulders to get a lot more power and then go up and over. And it keeps the feet lower by swinging them higher at the beginning. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's how it works. So biggest thing, please, lengthen your straps down to where they were and try to bend in your hips more before you snap them back. That's what those drills were for. So just focus on that being the actual case. I just want you to notice here in my little drawing, oops, I have the drawing I just had. Let's go here. This, here, and here. This is only about 45-degree bend in the hips, okay? You don't have to bend too much because your upper body's rotating, it's going to move. So if you go to a 90-degree, your feet are going to be way too high. So you don't need to bend to a full L position in the hips, okay? It's just a 45-degree angle, and that will be enough to have your feet at hip height and be able to snap them back, sending the shoulders up and forward, reversing the direction of your body's rotation on the swing, and sends the hips up. I hope that's helpful. I really do. Please let me know how it goes.